Hey, all you powerful beings, Ryan Willoughby here, and I am Quantum Shift, and I'm going to do a little channeled message here from you. We're going to see, today is December the 22nd, and we are in the throes of the 12 days to the sun returning in its rising and moving back to the north. Um, Today is the 22nd, so yesterday was the longest night of the year, and today is 12/22/22. So we have some numerology that's going on, which is super powerful. We have some alignments in the galactics where the earth is aligned with the central sun, receiving tremendous amounts of energy and frequency and downloads and transmissions at this time. So open up and allow and allow and allow. We also have a new moon tomorrow to help bring in new energies as the moon is expanding and moving into its full state of illumination while our nights are starting to rise, and we find the sun sitting stationary for 3 days in the most southern point of its setting of the year before it starts to return and move back north on the 25th, while the sun, Holy Sun, is risen. And the Christ consciousness, the expanded awareness of consciousness, is very available to us at this particular time, especially where we find ourselves in a linear timeline where we are, as a planet and as a collective of humanity, moving into higher states of consciousness, which is a frequency, which is a whole new reality that is of unity, of being one with God, that you are God, that everyone is God, and that there is no lack, fear, or separation. Unlimited resources, unlimited abundance, technologies that will be coming in and supporting all of that. Super exciting. So, I just want to pull a card here, and this is from the Shadowscapes Companion or Shadowscapes Tarot. This is the companion book, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. And I really like this deck, and it's Shadowscapes. And I thought, what is more perfect than Shadowscapes for a time where we find ourselves in the longest nights, the season of the long nights, the holy night, where all is calm and all is bright. So, let's see what the guides want to bring in for us today. What messages do you have for us today? And Metatron is my main guide. He's been coming in strong this morning. So we'll ask Metatron to come in and provide a card for us and a message that could best serve anyone who is finding this message now or anytime in the future, of what can bring us into our highest potential. What is available to us? How would you like to support us and guide us at this particular time? What message do you have for us? What message do you have for the collective at this time? We have the Ten of Swords. Aren't these cards beautiful? And at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. Ten of Swords. Time of transition. I'm going to read on the Ten of Swords. You wanna... She falls. The birds do not aid her. Instead, they circle in a tightening spiral around her. The wheel viciously above, like vultures awaiting the certainty of death. Their wings are like blades, and their feathers are knives that slice skin and cloth alike. They pierce the shroud with their pointed beaks, facilitating the plummet to greater speed. Even their raucous cries seem hostile in the gray and indifferent light. The air rushes past her ears in a hollow and tuneless whistle. The trees below reach out bare branched claws to the sky, their trunks rotting from within. The end, she cries out to the sky. Or is it just the curtain falling upon an act of melodramatic martyrdom? The Ten of Swords represents misfortune, desolation, burdens, to bear, ruin, the end of delusions. It feels like circumstances have instigated a spiraling and uncontrolled plunge. Like her fall, sometimes circumstances are beyond human control. Sometimes there's nothing to do but ride it out and pick up the pieces when things finally come to a halt and learn from the mishaps. And Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let me find it. Let me find it. There we go. She sets her staff before her, step by step to the top of the rise. The glow globes wave lacy fronds on either side of the path. She remembers how a childhood friend called them wishes, and that to take one and blow myriad seeds to the wind would send that wish out. And the farther those seedling traveled, the more power for truth and fulfillment they would gain. She bends down to pluck one, but with puff of a breath, she sends the seedlings on their way. It is the ending of the lovely flower that blooms so delicately into elaborate spheres of ethereal beauty, but the beginning of a new growth. The seeds spin away on the wild winds, at the mercy of entropy, but sailing with the purpose nature bestowed on them with the gift of gossamer filaments. Sail away and beyond, and then set down to grow to become a mighty tree. The Eight of Wands is the beginning of a long journey towards a goal. A great undertaking is at hand, and it speeds towards reward with hope and momentum. So, Kitty really wants to be part of this Ten of Swords. The menace. But it is about our hopes and dreams. That this is a temporary situation. This is our long night, the dark night of the soul. If you are going through, this is for anyone who's listening to this, is You may be going through your dark night of the soul. This may be you coming into your awakening, coming into the truth of who you are. There is tremendous... Your awakening can be anything that you give meaning to. And it can be the more you let go and you allow yourself to ascend and transcend and to alchemize anything that is not serving you. And you let go of beliefs that are outdated, that are part of the third dimensional diagram. That you allow yourself to move into grander potentials. Know that this is a temporary phase and place that you are in. And you are the only one that gives meaning to anything. She wants me to put this on because she's played with it a lot. You will move through this. This is you coming in to the truth of who you are. All your wishes, all your dreams, your highest potential, your highest timeline, your divine blueprint, your divine plan is being activated. You are stepping into the journey of the master. You're stepping in and becoming the master of your creation. And you're putting all of your wishes, all that of what you desire, you are remembering your future and drawing that to you. Allow this time. Be still. Be calm. Know that everything is happening for you. Once you realize that this is happening for you, everything is happening for you. For you are all things. Everything has to be happening for you. For you are God. You are the creator. And as you come into the knowing that this is happening for you, now you can come into a state of peace, calmness, and harmony. And once you come into that state of peace and harmony, now you can know what you do want. You can come into your power. I've experienced this. I no longer want to experience this. I know that that was happening for me. Fine, I experienced that. I do not lament on it. I do not become the victim to it. I do not become guilt-ridden over it. I have no shame over my past creations. They are perfect just in what they are. I've experienced that fine. I let that go. I am now in my power. I want to experience this. This is what I focus on. This is what I move towards. This is what I pull towards me. This is what I magnetize and pull to me and through me for my experience. That I remember that I am the creator. I remember that I am powerful. I remember that I am source. I remember that I am God. That I can create and interpret every situation, that it is for me. That I am everything I wish to be. I already am. I know that everything is consciousness. I know that I am consciousness. I know that everything then therefore is me. And I know that I love myself. I love God. Therefore, everything that is of myself and God loves me. It is here for me. It is here to support me. It is here to remind me how powerful I am. It is happening for me so that I can remember to stay in my power. It is happening for me so that I can remember to never deny love for myself. It is happening for me, and I stay in my power, and I never find a reason to deny myself love. And in that, it reminds me of the truth of who I am. It reminds me of my soul's desires, my soul's dream, my soul's frequency, my divine plan, the blueprint for my life from the soul level. And it is whispered back to me through the seeds of life, through the winds, through the breath that I breathe. It is available to you now. Take 3 deep breaths and reset. Take 3 deep breaths now and know that it is happening for you. Say it. It is happening for me. Everything is just as it should be. It is perfect. And now I want to experience that of what is of my highest timeline, that is of the highest good for me and that of the collective. And I allow that in. I open up. I invite the highest frequency of my consciousness in now. I am what I am. I am power. I am love. I am peace. I am harmony. I am abundance. I am joy. I am beauty. I am well-being. I am God. And I am a master of my life creation. I am powerful. I am masterful. And I am God. And everything is always happening for me. Everything is always working out for me. That's how powerful I am. And I allow, and I allow, and I allow for everything that is of the highest good is flowing to me now. And I allow it. I allow more and more and more. And I allow a higher frequency and a higher frequency and a higher frequency. And I raise higher in my frequency and my consciousness now. I move into a vibration and frequency which is pure love, pure joy, pure light that alchemizes everything in my life from a low, dense frequency energy field into one of light, of gold, of love, of crystal. Vibration, frequency, crystalline white light. I love, I create from this place of creation of frequency, the divine creator frequency, the master creator frequency that I am. That's what I am. That's what I am. I am, I am, I am. And so it is, so it is, and so it is. I hope you enjoyed the message. A little chaotic in there a little bit. It is what it is. It's how they come through. I hope you enjoy it. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Yule, whatever it is that you celebrate at this time of year, if at all. Um, Many tidings to you. Blessings and happy holidays. We'll see you all on the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.